just ask, what were some of the feelings that you sensed were being felt by the asylum seeker in this? Just a few thoughts. Hopelessness, despair, isolation, depression, fear, frustration. Right, thank you. It evoked those feelings. And what I find when we receive referrals, as the Project Restore of asylum seekers, and we receive those referrals from a number of different agencies, from health workers to the NHS staff. Often in the box where we have reason for referral, people will put depression, isolation, needing social action. Those are the interactions, those are the words that will be used. They are very real experiences and feelings for those who've arrived new to our country. That great sense of loss of what they have not been able to bring with them, and then thoughts of family and friends back home. We also, in this sketch, seek to evoke what some of the issues are. And so, if I can turn to issues, there's that whole idea of reporting and having to go and sign on. And as you've gathered, where does it take place? If you didn't know, in the West Midlands and beyond, it is Solihull, right? It is Solihull, it's Midlands Enforcement Unit in Solihull. And I have to say that I think it's fair to say that it is one of the most feared places where people have to go. So there is a great sense of trepidation about going to report or sign at the Solihull Midlands Enforcement Unit, because that's where they are most likely to be detained if they are going to be taken to a removal centre with the threat then of deportation. So that's what we seek to bring into this particular sketch. Another is the whole aspect of uncertainty, of waiting. Some people have to wait a very long time for their asylum case to be processed. And as already said, it is the Home Office that first seeks to determine or makes a decision on the case, and then there could be an appeal at the court. With an acceptance comes, one would hope, a great joy, a sense of relief, but that can then leave some difficulties as people move towards, move into mainstream. They can often struggle a little bit with destitution in that interim time. But nevertheless, people could be granted refugee status, or they may be refused. And if refused, that does lead to destitution. And you've heard of the Home Projects today, that project is particularly seeking to respond to destitution. But what I hope the sketch also seeks to do is to look at how we receive those in our midst, right? Some might be welcoming, some may be not. But this church, and I'm going to start to draw to an end here, this day-to-day is all about how we can ask ourselves, what can we do, or what are we doing already that can seek to support people who are in this situation?